Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Vinny from Vita Productions. We are done with the month of March in 2026 for my 2025-2026 season playthrough. It is now time for us to go look over the stats, award races, and the standings currently taking place as we head into the month of April. And if you enjoy this content, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, as well as hit the bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. And also, there will be a link to my Cash App in the description down below. Remember, the donation is not required for you to enjoy my content. It's just for you to show appreciation for my channel, and if you want to support this channel, any amount is appreciated. And with that, time to get into the meat and the bones as we look at the statistics for both the teams and the individual players as well. And now we start off with the points per game, top 10s for individual player points per game average. SGA leading, followed by Anthony Edwards, Stephen Curry at 3, Devin Booker at 4, Nikola Jokic at 5, Trae Young at 6. Remember, Young is still a Hawk in this universe as he got traded after the trade deadline in my season playthrough. Kevin Durant at number 7, Cade Cunningham at 8, Jamal Murray at 9, and rounding out the top 10 is Luka Doncic. Out of top 10 for assists per game, we got Nikola Jokic at number 1, Luka Doncic at 2, Trae Young 3, TJ McConnell at 4, LeBron James at 5, and tied for 6 would be Cade Cunningham and James Harden. John Morant at number 8, Darius Garland, now of the Sacramento Kings, as he was traded for Zach LaVine before the trade deadline on this universe. And then we got Jamal Murray rounding out the top 10. And now rebounds per game, we got Nikola Jokic and Jalen Duren tied for number 1. At number 3 is Victor Wembanyama. Rudy Gobert at number 4, Evan Mobley rounding out the top 5, followed by Ivica Zubac and Giannis Antetokounmpo tied at 7. Karl Anthony Towns at number 8, Bam Adebayo at number 9, and rounding out the top 10 would be Nicholas Claxton of the Brooklyn Nets. And now for steals per game, we have Amen Thompson of the Rockets at 1, TJ McConnell 2, tied for 3rd would be Alex Caruso, Dyson Daniels. Then we got tied for 5th would be SGA and Paul George, who just recently got a 25-game suspension in real life for a violation of the drug policy. Then we got Cason Wallace, Asar Thompson, DeJounte Murray, Giannis Antetokounmpo from tied for 7th, and then we also going to go down to Nikola Jokic and Drew Holiday. That would officially round out the top 10, though you got the top 12 right there that I just mentioned. And now we got blocks per game. Victor Wembanyama leading the league, followed by Walker Kessler, Chet Holmgren at number 3, then you got Evan Mobley, Nicholas Claxton, and Khalil Ware tied for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Actually tied for 4th. Tied at 7 would be Alexander Sarr, and then we have, I think, a 4-way tie for 8th. That means we're even going to go down to number 11 on the list, so that's rounding out technically the top 10 with Miles Turner, Rudy Gobert, Anthony Davis, and Joel Embiid. And the best shooters from the field, we have Mark Williams at 1, Ivica Zubac at 2, Jalen Duren 3, then we got Zion Williamson and Giannis at tied for 4th. Amen Thompson at number 6, Nikola Jokic at 7, followed by Bam Adebayo at 8, Aaron Gordon at number 9, and Anthony Davis is rounding out the top 10. Now we have the best three-point shooting percentage. We got Tyler Hero, who's currently on the injured list. But number 1, Nikola Jokic at 2, Corey Kispert and Buddy Hield tied at 3, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at number 5, Devin Vassell and Grayson Allen tied at 6, Malcolm Brogdon at number 8, Chris Middleton at number 9, and at number 10 would be Isaiah Joe. And now the final statistic for the individual league leaders. We look at free throw percentage. The best free throw shooter in the league, Sam Merrill from the Cavaliers. Luke Kennard at number 2. Seth Curry 3. Duncan Robinson at 4. And then you got Mike Conley and Bryce Sensabaugh tied at 5. Sam Hauser and Klay Thompson tied at 7. Lauri Markkanen at number 8. And then we got Aaron Nesmith rounding out the top 10 in free throw percentage shooting. And that will also round out the league leaders in individual statistical categories. Time to look at the team statistics here. We look at, of course, the top 10 for each relevant category to me. We start off with points per game. We have the Nuggets and the Thunder tied for the highest scoring team in the league. The Lakers at number 3, the Rockets at 4, Grizzlies at 5, while you got the Hawks at 6, Cavaliers at 7, the Clippers at 8. Then you got the Timberwolves at 9, followed by the Knicks at 10. And now these are points allowed per game. This is the one stat that you do want to be in the bottom 10. We going from 30 to 21, where the Timberwolves have allowed the least amount of points a game, followed by the Warriors, the Clippers at 28, the Knicks at 27, the Mavericks at 26, Bucks at 25, while the Thunder sit at 24. Actually tied for 23rd, I should say, are the Spurs and the Thunder. The Bulls at number 22, and then the Kings round out the bottom 10, being number 21 in points allowed. And now we have the field goal percentage as a team. The best shooting team would be the Denver Nuggets, followed by the Clippers and the Lakers tied at 2. Then you got the Thunder at 4, Grizzlies at 5, the Warriors at 6, Spurs at tied for 7th for the Spurs and the Rockets, followed by the Suns at number 9, and then rounding out the top 10 will be the Milwaukee Bucks. And now we look at the three-point shooting as a team. The Nuggets are the top three-point shooting team in the league, followed by the Thunder, the Warriors at number 3, the Knicks at 4, Wizards at 5, and then they got the Hornets and the Cavaliers tied at 6. Number 8 would be the Lakers, followed by the Clippers at number 9, and then the Grizzlies will round out the top 10. Now we got the best free throw shooting teams. The Nuggets top that list as well, followed by the Nuggets at number 2. Tied for 3 would be the Hornets and the Mavericks. At number 5, the Chicago Bulls. Cavaliers sitting at 6th. Then we got the Orlando Magic at 7. Tied for 8th would be the Clippers and the Timberwolves, and then the Sacramento Kings will round out the top 10 in free throw percentage. And now we're going by total rebounds a game as a team. We got the Rockets at number 1, the Timberwolves 2, Mavericks at 3, and then tied for 4th would be the Portland Trailblazers and the Detroit Pistons, followed by the San Antonio Spurs at number 6. Tied for 7th would be the Thunder and the Suns, the Hawks at number 9, and then at number 10 would be the Los Angeles Lakers. Now we have assists per game now. We got the Lakers at number 1, followed by the Warriors at 2, the Nuggets at 3, Bulls at 4, and then a big drop-off with Clippers at number 5. Or tied for 5th would be the Clippers and the Hornets, followed by the Hawks at 7, the Kings at number 8, the Timberwolves and the Magic tied at number 9 to round out the top 10. And now we have steals per game. The Oklahoma City Thunder just a little bit under 10 steals a game. They're number 1. The Sixers at number 2. The Rockets at 3. Pelicans at 4. Followed by the Pacers at 5. The Trailblazers at 6. Tied for 7th are the Warriors and the Bucks. The Clippers at number 9. And the Los Angeles Lakers at number 10. And now we look at blocks per game in the top 10. The Thunder leading the league in blocks per game. Then tied for 2nd would be the Rockets, Grizzlies, and Mavericks. The Hawks at number 5. The Bucks at 6. Orlando Magic, Los Angeles Clippers, San Antonio Spurs, and the Portland Trailblazers tied at 7 to round out the top 10. And the final statistical category for team statistics wise will be the turnovers per game. Again, another category that you should be glad to be in the bottom 10. And the Knicks and the Bucks are tied for 29th or tied for 30th if you want to go that route. Good position to be in. The Celtics at number 28 or tied for 27th or tied for 28th, however you want to look at it. Will be the Celtics and Clippers. 26th in turnovers will be the Wizards. Number 25, the Magic. Then you have the Lakers and the Hornets tied for 23rd or 24th, however you want to put it. Then you got the Warriors at number 22, and then rounding out the bottom 10, the San Antonio Spurs at number 21. And those are your team statistics. And now we have the players of the month that we're going through for the month of March. In the Eastern Conference, Trae Young of the Atlanta Hawks. Once again, I want to remind everybody that this is a season playthrough, and we know Trae Young is on the Wizards in real life, but he got traded after I repassed the trade deadline on this season playthrough, so he's going to remain a Hawk for the purposes of this project. And then in the Western Conference, we got Nikola Jokic winning the Western Conference Player of the Month for the month of March. And now we got Rookie of the Month as we go down here. We see in the Eastern Conference, Igor Demin will win Eastern Conference Rookie of the Month for the third time in this season. And then we have Cooper Flagg, who's currently on the injured list. Who knows how long he'll be out. He won Western Conference Rookie of the Month for the third time as well. It is now time to look at the season award races here. As I said, we got a couple of weeks left of the regular season. Start off with the MVP race. We got Nikola Jokic now the front runner, followed by SGA, Luka Doncic, Giannis, and Victor Wembanyama. Rookie of the Year, even though he is injured, Cooper Flagg is the front runner right now, followed by Igor Demin, Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe, and Trey Johnson. Sixth Man of the Year is Benedict Mathurin of the Indiana Pacers, the front runner right now, I should say, followed by Jonathan Kuminga, Quentin Grimes, Onyeka Okongwu, and Malcolm Brogdon. Then we got Defensive Player of the Year. We got Victor Wembanyama, the front runner right now, followed by Evan Mobley, Giannis, Amon Thompson, and Rudy Gobert. Then we have the Most Improved Player, where we have Scoot Henderson, the front runner right now, followed by Khalil Ware, Nimias Keita, Matas Buzelis, and Jalen Duren also in the running. And then followed by Clutch Player of the Year. Luka Doncic is currently the front runner right now, followed by Devin Booker, Trae Young, Zion Williamson, and LeBron James. And now it's time to look at the standings, how they stand right now. We're just looking at the playoff picture here. We got the Knicks clinching the playoff berth. They won the Atlantic Division already. The Hawks are number 2 seed, while the Bulls are the 3 seed. The Hawks are 2.5 games ahead. Both teams have 2.5 games ahead of the Bulls with 5 to play. The Bucks is 2 games back of the Bulls right now with 6 to play. Same with the Pacers, are 4 games back with 6 to play. The Magic are currently sitting at the 6th spot. They would be in the playoff right now if everything was to be to end right now. They're 3 games ahead of the Detroit Pistons right now, who sit at 7. They would be the first team in the play-in tournament. They do have a spot in the play-in. The Cavaliers also clinch a spot in the play-in. Same with the Miami Heat. Though I know 7 through 9 is still yet to be determined, but I know whoever's going to get the 10th seed is most likely going to be the 10th seed. They're probably not going to catch the Miami Heat or Detroit or Cleveland to be higher than that. Toronto, as I said, 4.5 games back with 6 to play from Miami. The Washington Wizards are 2 games back of the Toronto Raptors for that last play-in spot with 6 to play. Same with the Philadelphia 76ers. It is possible in the final week of the season we could show Toronto, Washington, and Philadelphia being played. Then we got Boston, Charlotte, and the Brooklyn Nets are eliminated. And now we look at the Western Conference here, where the Oklahoma City Thunder and the LA Clippers both have clinched a playoff spot. Both are tied for the number 1 seed with 6 games to play. The Rockets are sitting at number 3. It's most likely they're going to be no better than the 3 seed, but they have clinched the Southwest Division. The Lakers at 50-26. We're going to be seeing them face the Oklahoma City Thunder in tomorrow's game. They're 6 games back, or they're 2 games back of the Los Angeles Lakers for the 4th seed, for the 3 seed, I should say, with 6 games to play. 2 games back of Houston for that 3rd spot, I should say. And by the way, the Clippers, as I mentioned, a Clipper win or a Laker loss will give the Clippers the Pacific Division, by the way. And by percentage points, it should be the Minnesota Timberwolves in number 5. See that 653 percentage, followed by the Denver Nuggets. Technically should be the 6th seed, but I guess they go by the wins and not by the winning percentages, which is the reason why. And then the reason why you see the Timberwolves with 7 games left to play, they're 6.5 games back. You see Denver with 5 games left to play, 6.5 back of the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're not going to catch. Nuggets will not catch the Thunder for sure in the Northwest Division, but technically the Timberwolves could catch them, but it looks like the Thunder could clinch the Northwest Division probably by the end of the ticker tomorrow. The Mavericks and the Warriors are tied. Mavericks, I think, had the tiebreaker for the number 7 spot. That's just only good enough to get the home game in that 7-8 play-in game. And I doubt that either team's going to catch Minnesota or Denver for the being at 6th spot. San Antonio has not clinched anything yet. They're sitting at 9, 2 games back of Golden State, but 1 game ahead of the Spurs at number 9. The Kings are 3.5 games back in 11th place with 5 to play. The Hornets still technically alive. They are 4 games back of Phoenix with 6 to play. And then we got Memphis, Portland, and Utah mathematically eliminated from everything. And that will do it for this video. This is what it looks like for the stats, awards, and standings after the month of March 2026. As I said, we got a week and a half to go of this regular season. Tomorrow's game will be Thursday, April 2nd, 2026, and we will have a great matchup featuring the Los Angeles Lakers and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Remember, as I said, a Laker loss or a Clipper win will give the Clippers the Pacific Division. OKC needs a win and most likely a Minnesota loss during the post-game ticker if the Oklahoma City Thunder are going to clinch the Northwest Division. But I know it's most likely going to either be OKC or the Clippers for the number 1 seed in the West, and most likely the best record in the league, which means they would have home court throughout the entire playoffs, including the NBA Finals. And I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell icon to receive notifications when these videos do come out. Also, if you want to, as I mentioned earlier, don't forget to, if you want to, there is the link to the Cash App in the description down below. Remember, it is not required for you to donate in order to enjoy my content, but as I keep mentioning, if I get a chance, if I get good enough to where I can qualify for channel memberships, channel members will get perks, getting videos early on, maybe also getting some privileges if I do a College Football 27 content series where you could possibly get a player on a team builder team, because that's what I'm going to be doing. So I'm deciding to do a team builder team for College Football 27. And with that, I am Vinny from V-Dub Productions, and I am signing off.